I'm ready. Good evening. This is February 16th, 2017. It's 6:39. Could I have
Nancy Vukovic.
Samantha Costello.
George Slingo?
James Kepke.
Okay, first on the agenda is 203 Dresser Hill Road, notice of intent for a single-family dwelling and associated activities.
Good evening. Mark Farrell.
How you doing, Mark?
Good. Last meeting, there was a couple of open issues. One was to put the 25-foot buffer, no disturb zone line on the plan, which I did, and I put a note there that basically says 25-foot offset.
Excuse me, I forgot to open a meeting.
Okay, no problem.
Let's open up a continuation of the meeting from last month, and it's 6:40. How you make it?
So we added the 25-foot line that's 25 feet off the wetland and put a note there that there's to be no work within that buffer zone. I also spoke with Tom Purcell. He's in Florida. He's kind of preliminary looked at the plan. He said there should be no issues with it. And that was the other issue, whether the Board of Health was all set with the plans.
Okay.
So if he has anything, it'll be minor. I think this is pretty much the way it's gonna be. There's a very similar system right over here that was for the abutter. And it meets Title V. It's just that a portion of it is within, or actually the whole thing, I guess, is in the buffer zone, but over the 50 feet, which Title V requires. And then there was one other minor issue that really didn't, I changed in the plan. Before I showed a rock wall to be the back property line, and I switched that over to just a regular property line because
Yep.
there was, one of the abutters came in and there's a couple different plans out there, but it doesn't really impact conservation at all, but I no longer show us a rock wall on this property line.
Okay, did you give us copies of the new plan?
Yes, I did. I have revisions right here, and I have a revision date on the plan. I'll leave
Okay.
those with you. And Joe, if you need more, we can go on.
No, two's fine. Okay. Our wetland consultant, Matt, recommendation is to issue a standard order of conditions if the revised plan with the 25 no-touch plan zone is depicted on the plan.
Make a motion that we,
Close the meeting.
oh, sorry.
Any abutters present?
Yes.
Are any abutters present? Seeing none, I will close the meeting at 6:43.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we grant a standard order of conditions for 203 Dresser Hill Road for a single-family dwelling.
I'll second it.
Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Great,
Thank
thank you very much. Have a good evening.
You too.
You want his pointer? You know who's next? You want to leave it up here over there?
I didn't even know we had one.
Okay, second on the plan is West Dudley Road, Mass Electric RDA for a solar project.
Right.
Hi everyone, my name is Kate Rimmel. I'm here on behalf of National Grid, who's the signed applicant on this project. So a very simple project. National Grid is proposing to install 3 new utility poles along West Dudley Road as well as the driveway at 72 West Dudley Street, or West Dudley Road, to support the development of a new solar farm at that property. So work is going to occur within the 100-foot buffer to floodplain, the 100-foot buffer to inland bank, as well as the 200-foot riverfront area. However, all 3 poles are proposed along the existing distribution line right-of-way along West Dudley Road, and it's going to be in the previously disturbed shoulder of the road. So overall, no adverse impacts are expected to occur to the resource areas. That's about it. Are there any questions?
I don't have any questions.
No, Matt was okay with it.
Matt's recommendation is issue a negative determination of applicability.
Negative number 3. I forgot to put that in there.
Okay.
I'd like to make a motion that we issue a negative determination of applicability for number 3 for West Dudley Road, Mass Electric.
I'll second it.
Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
We can do this one, we just can't do anything about it, because we don't have a DEP number.
Are you here for 120?
Yes.
Okay. There's no DEP number for that, so we can't close the public hearing. If you'd like to come up and make the presentation and then agree to continue the meeting to our next meeting in March.
Okay. They have an issue going on.
Pardon?
He hasn't issued it over yet.
I just checked it online. There's a DEP number online, and they haven't assigned a DEP number. So they do have it, but they just haven't made their decision yet.
That goes in with the old plan.
This is the new one for 203 Dresser Hill.
Okay, so next on the agenda is 120 Pierpoint Road.
Thank you.
Yeah. They might want one, or we could share one.
Do you want one, Nancy?
Hey.
Get closer.
My name is Tim Callahan. I'm with Hawk Consulting Incorporated. And this is a proposed upgrade to a septic system. Currently, there's a dry well, a cesspool, and we're replacing the cesspool with an alternative septic system. It's called a perk-right. Put in a septic tank, a pump. There's a hydraulic pump that goes on top of the pump. I don't know if you're familiar with the perk-right system.
Perk-right?
Perk-right, yeah, with my ocean. What it does is it pushes the effluent through a 1-inch perforated pipe under the topsoil layer, and it circulates it back and forth until it all dissipates. Some of it goes into the ground, some of it just
Yep.
dissipates.
I've seen it before. I've seen one.
Okay. So that's the system proposed. We've submitted a plan showing hay bales and silk cans with a detail for straw bales.
This is the little,
Yeah, that's gonna be the loop.
Right above the corner of the,
Those are stairs.
yeah, I can see it. Is it there on the land, the green box over there?
Whereabouts is it gonna be located?
Could we
Right
open
next
the
to the road,
public hearing?
correct?
George,
It's in
could
front,
you
on
open
the
the public
left-hand
hearing
side.
first?
No, I did not, I'm sorry.
We need to open the public hearing first.
We'll open the public hearing at 6:48.
This is the existing cesspool.
Yep.
We're gonna remove that, put in a new septic tank.
Yep.
It'll go to, flow into a pump chamber.
Yep.
And then there's a hydraulic pump that sits on top of that chamber. It pulls the water up and sends it through.
It's all gonna be in
It's all
here.
right in there.
This is gonna be here.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, you have that?
Yeah, it pumps the effluent water up higher. without
No,
too
you
many-
you have just the regular
You probably
system.
have it, yeah.
You don't have 1-inch pipe or.
Trees on.
Shell, hay bales, to enclose the area. High water line, 25 foot, high water line offset, 50 foot, high water line offset, 100, well into the road.
Okay.
Trying to save all the trees, there's a note on the plans, not to take any trees. Wherever possible.
I don't even have it on the agenda.
No, because they didn't have a DP number. But we can open, we can have a public hearing, but we can't, can't close it, we can't issue an order of conditions.
Now, where is this in location to Hayden Pond?
Your fault, Paul.
Yep. But Hayden Pond Road, is that closer here, or is this closer to the Charlton line?
You know where Hayden Pond
It's
is?
up to quite a ways away. That's Bear
So you're
Pond,
closer
but
to the
it's-
Charlton line?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's the way to go. That system, that's,
Well, it was either that or high tide. We proposed the high tide at the time, so now if we can get any kind of a system that is suggested the system that looks big, then,
I just have to pump that out every 6 months.
tight tank? No, well, it could be, all depends on usage.
Yeah.
Tight tank would be the last resort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. I think that's, I seen that system one time before, a few years back.
my first, is sponsor, on that pond.
I installed one on Charlton. And as far as I know, it's still running pretty good. It's a good system.
Has Matt been out there yet on this?
So we can't
Matt?
do anything that.
Matt hasn't
Thank you.
reviewed this. Well, we can't, we can't
Yeah.
approve it until we have a DEP.
We
Okay.
agree to continue to the next meeting, which will be March 9th.
So what's the date for it?
March 9th.
March 9th.
March 9th?
Are you gonna be here?
You
I'll
don't,
be.
you don't have to be.
All right.
As long as we have the DEP number and the commissioners agree, it'll just be the finalization of that
Okay,
order
good.
of conditions.
All right, he'll be
Okay?
here, so give me a good answer. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Maybe.
Have a good night.
Yeah, thank you.
Just the minutes now.
Okay. Next on the agenda is the minutes for January 26th.
We should, someone should make a motion to continue the,
I'll make a motion, we continue the public hearing for 120 Pierpont Road.
I'll second it.
Motion made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
I make a
Okay.
motion that we accept the meeting minutes as presented for January 26, 2017.
Can I second it? Yes, second.
Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded.
At 6:54.
We keep it in the summer.
Did everyone get a copy of the calendar?
Yes, thank you.
Really nice.
Thanks.
Make a motion to adjourn.
We did.
Okay.
It's already been seconded and approved.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's what I wanted to mark.
Yeah, I won't be here in May. That day I'll be in Cuba.
We, Franny should be back. That must be exciting to go to Cuba. Have you-
It's a cruise. We're gonna spend a day and a half in Havana.
Wow.
You did?
Thanks for
Going to-
coming, everyone.
You're in Havana?
Oh, take me.
Really?
Take me.
Well, they just opened,
Yeah, I know, yeah.
and I'm getting, and I'm on a cruise ship.
We made a motion to adjourn. All those in favor?
We did.
We did.
Aye. Oh, unanimous.
I did.